Faster Than Light is what we're playing today. THAN, not faster, and then sequentially light comes after. In this game, everything is randomly generated. You play as a space captain, and the plot is you're trying to deliver information to an allied fleet that's really far away, and the whole time you're being chased by rebels. But each map is randomly generated. This is all the same actually, but like all the characters are randomly generated, and I mean you could change this stuff to be anything so random. You could customize it. You could be like Kara. You could be like. Whoa, this is crazy. This is insane. And you could change the way they look. You could be like, that's random, but whoa, look at that, even more random. And you could change the name of like the ship is like the Kestrel. We're space smugglers of a sort, like the Millennium Falcon, but we're not that great. We're more like, what are we? We're like the not Millennium Falcon. We're like the Decade Goose. You know what I mean? We're off by like 990 years. But anyway, so you start with 3 crew members. This is all. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. You know, in a lot of games, rebels, you're playing as a rebel because it's cool, you're an underdog, but in this, the rebels are like, you want to squash the rebellion. Anyways, this is our ship. You can see we have oxygen, we have engines, weaponry, addition, subtraction, and Mario Kart steering wheel. The idea is we micromanage these 3 people. Eventually we'll get more crew members, and we use them to run each room. And the idea is that we're jumping across this map to get to the exit, and we do that 8 times because we're escaping from a fleet that's going to be appearing from this left-hand side. So the first thing we want to do is jump faster than light, our FTL drive, and each instance when we land is randomly generated. It's like a story building scenario, and each scenario we choose what we want to do. So in this one, you detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. We could either intervene to defend the outpost, or we could avoid the conflict. First rule of improv is always say no. The rebel ship fires some warning shots, but eventually powers down their weapons. The outpost seems to have given them what they demand. Continue. And that's how you interact with a story, just always avoiding any kind of conflict, any kind of narrative change. You just status quo. We could just drive the whole way there. No, I'm joking. We could go to a store. We could go to distress. I don't really want to go to a distress call, but let's see what this one does. So we land. You arrive at a beacon located in a civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have the time to find it? First rule of improv, always say no. No, we're gonna do it this time. Go looking for the rebel ship. After far too much time spent searching, you are finally able to track him down. You go into the fight pondering just how much of a head start you've lost on the rebel fleet. Fleet pursuit doubled for 1 jump. Shit. So that's bad. The rebel fleet is encroaching on us. We only have 3 people, and now we're fighting. So we pause. This is the fight screen. You can see their ship here. It's like an orange rectangle. And you can see their little staff rooms. They also have a Wii steering wheel. They also have an oxygen room, subtraction. They don't have a med bay because, well, I don't know why. Maybe it's just a small ship. I think we can outfit these little corridors with more stuff. Maybe like a break room, like an HR office. Let's see. We want to attack their ships. Everything here is kind of queued up, like turn-based style. And we want to attack their shields. And we want to attack... You want to think, like, what's going to hurt them the most. We want to attack their oxygen. Prime that. This is like a breakdown of our shield power, our engine power, health power, oxygen reserve power, and weaponry power. And with time, we can, like, upgrade this battery, allocate more. But the important thing is to have these people working. We have somebody on the weapons, we have somebody piloting, and we have somebody on engines. But I want this person to go work the shields to give us a boost. So now when we unpause, all this will start happening. He'll start running towards the shields. They'll start queuing up these weapons, so when these bars go up, we'll launch our attack. Our oxygen is already destroyed, and there's a drone on board. So we're a little bit screwed. Let's go take care of that. So now he's fighting this drone. Our weapons are still queuing up, but our shields are down. Their O2 and shields are also down, so let's... The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. So now we can take down their engine to prevent them from doing so. But one of our crew members died. We're already kind of a... It's kind of a shit show already. Okay. So we destroyed that ship. We got 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 16 junk, which is like the currency. But one of our people died. So now we only have 2 crew members. After a fight is when you go around, you repair all the stuff you have. Ideally, we'd have enough people to cover each of these stations. I don't think that's going to happen in this playthrough. Playthroughs are quick. You either die really fast, or you just kind of like die a slow, painful death. Oh shit, we have no oxygen. Oh my god. Okay. So here's the thing, our oxygen bay is broken. And while we're trying to fix it, we're also suffocating to death. And right now, okay, so we die, yeah, because we suffocate. All crew members have died. Your ship will continue to drift for eternity, or until looters destroy it. Score 82. That's out of a possible 100, so I think we did, no, it's out of like a possible infinity. Let's restart. That's how quick games are. So yada yada yada, it's the same. We have the same 3 people. Yeaz died last time. Let's jump again. So now you can see it's a different map already. This is our current location. Let's go. Let's see what happens. The nearby planet shows sign. The nearby planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. Indie games. Rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning: quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning: quarantine level 5. Continue. Head towards the quarantine. Why not? Now we're gonna avoid that so we don't get space polio. We're gonna jump to another system. You come across a rebel automated scout ship pursuing a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. Aid the civilian ship. This is a drone, so there's no humans on board. If we sent somebody to this room, this radar, we'd be able to see into these rooms and see where their crew members are. But we're not too concerned with that. I want to put somebody on shields to boost those. I want to keep Yeaz on weapons. And we want to hit their weapons so they can't fire back. And their engines so they can't run away. So let's start. Okay, so they're launching an attack. It hits our shield. But our weapon station has been hit. Okay, our missile's queued up. We put the fire out, we're repairing. They actively repair when they're on their station. Okay, we're gonna move this guy over here to repair weapons faster, because you can see our energy is preventing us from using our burst laser. This is some like... Did that sound cool when I just said burst laser? Okay, so we're firing our weapon, and we won. Okay, so slightly more successful that time around. We got 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 8 junk. Contact the civilian ship. This sector has become increasingly dangerous for our friends of the Federation. I think my crew can patch up some of your hull damage. Thanks. 4 hull points repaired. This is like our HP. You can't repair hull damage unless you go to a store and like hire a mechanic. That's why shields are so important. Okay, so all of our systems look good. This is our reserve power. If you go into the ship menu, you can upgrade each one. You can get like better oxygen filters, better weaponry, better health. You could get like Coke branded beverages on board, like a nice vending machine with like name brand like Coke Zero. It's not going to be like Rocket Soda or Dr. Thunder, you know what I mean? And here we can buy more like battery parts. It's a whole thing. You can see like stuff about our crew. We have 3 humans. There are different races we could get. And these are our weapons. Not too much to do right now, so let's just jump to another one. Oh, we need a pilot. Okay, now we can jump. And here's the fleet coming towards us. If they catch us, we're dead. We can go to this one. It doesn't really matter, it's all random. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. We have 3. For 12 scrap, we're poor, so like why not? So we just sold them scrap. Or we sold them drone parts, and now we can use that scrap to upgrade our ship, go to the store, see what's up. We only have $30. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. So we could buy drone stuff. Drone is like a little droid that helps out the ship. We could buy a teleporter, which allows us to send one of our crew members onto the enemy ship to like fight. An anti-personnel drone. Okay, so here's like, oh, we could buy all this stuff. Or we could buy like missiles. All right. Or we could sell stuff, but we don't have anything to sell. It's kind of a waste of a jump, and now we're almost being invaded. Well, we won't be able to go back to that store because the rebel fleet is there. You recognize the ship as a well-known slave trader. He hails you and offers you laborers for cheap. We can't afford this person, but we really want another guy. Let's attack them and hope we can take over their ship. So, let's see. They're injured. I'm gonna send them to the med bay. I didn't realize they were injured. We're gonna queue up our attacks and hit their shields and their oxygen. Hopefully you don't kill all the slaves, aka future friends, but you know, we'll see. Our weapons power up pretty slowly. Yeah, they always get a fire off first. Okay, but our shield protected us. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyways. Accept their offer. So we got Jerry, or Garrick, and now we're gonna leave them alone. And now they're our friends, they're neutral. So Garrick is, let's see. Garrick is a mantis. I just pointed at the screen like you could see my hand. But if I move this, then we won't be, okay, so. Bruce Garrick. The mantis' disregard for individual lives led to their evolution as a vicious warrior race. Inflict 1.5 damage in combat, 1.2 move speed, halved repair speed. So he's bad at repairing, but he moves fast between corridors, or whatever. So we have 4 people. We could put him on this. So now when we go to an enemy ship, we'll be able to look inside and see what's going on. We're all set. Let's move you back to the engine room. or steering wheel, and we'll jump away from these guys to an unvisited territory. Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that their less than illegal services are in demand during this period of unrest. One is waiting at this beacon and hails you. Hire the mercenary to delay the rebels. We don't have... Oh, no, we do have enough. Minus 18. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Fight the ship. You have no need of his services. Should we fight him just for the hell of it? Why not? Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Continue. We're paused now, and now we have 4 people to do stuff, so we can load up our attacks and see. Oh, look, we can see inside. So we see there's a person there. There's a person on shields, and there's a person on weapons. Let's disable their weapons as fast as possible. And what are they gonna do? Are we gonna fire first for once? Maybe. No? Yes, okay. Hit their shield again. Hit their weapon again. The faster we disable their weaponry, the faster they won't be able to hit us. We're running out of missiles, which is kind of like our important piece. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Well, not if we can kill them first. Did we do the right thing? I don't know. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials, including 2 missiles, 1 robot head, 18 pieces of junk. So now we have 48. Well, let's upgrade our ship a little bit. We can add more power, but what do we really want? More shield. And we want our weapons to go faster, but we don't have enough money. So for right now, we'll just deal with having a stronger shield, I guess. Let's jump to 1 more sector, and then we'll put a break in. An unvisited location. The nebula here will make fleet pursuit slower, but will disrupt your sensors. So we won't be able to see into other people's ships, basically. Let's just go here, because the rebels are gaining. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet, and we have to fight them. Okay. We'll hit their engine, because the rebels can run to warn other people, and we don't want that. They also have a droid that's like taking down our shield. Okay. They missed. Nice. That's lucky for us. Nice. Okay, we won, but we're in danger of dying of fire. Their ship breaks apart, and you're relieved to know that you were still 1 step ahead of the fleet. Run away! Get into the health. Now here, we'll open these doors. Oh shit, what are we gonna do? We'll open these doors. And now space air is flying in, and that'll put out the fire. Because there's no fire in space, am I right? You can see that the oxygen is disappearing, so fire, of course, will disappear. And that's an easy way to put out fires. There's even a button that like opens all the doors on your ship at once. Let's quickly repair weaponry. You go repair engines. And yeah. So we died pretty fast the first time. We're doing a bit better this time. So we'll put a cut in here. We'll see you in the next episode. It's a fun game. It came out a while ago. I'm like, I don't know, I keep playing these like super not demanding indie games because I'm like a little scared to test the potential of my computer. I don't know why. He's standing in a room with little oxygen. We'll see you next time. All right, bye.